Hello and welcome to Celebrity Chitchat with Nigerian TribuneTV. This is our show where we bring your favorite celebrity, our favorite celebrity, and get them to talk about their wins, challenges, and what it takes to remain in the spotlight. And of course, today we have OYINKANADE, music artist, with us in the studio. My name is Eunice Odale, and I'm your host, and I'm with Nelly.
And I'm Nelly Iponu.
Our guest on Celebrity Chit Chat for today is a voice that has inspired, uplifted, and serenaded music lovers across Nigeria and beyond. From introducing himself to the world on Project Fame West Africa Season 5 to carving his own lane in the industry, he has grown into an artist whose music connects deeply with the heart. His breakout single Adura became more than just a song, but an anthem of hope, prayer, and perseverance for many listeners, firmly establishing him as a powerful voice with a unique message. Over the years, he has continued to evolve, showing growth, depth, and versatility through records like Ileri, Nowo, and his latest single, For You. A proof that he's not afraid to explore love, faith, and life through his sound. His ability to blend emotion, storytelling, and rich cultural expression has made his music relatable to different generations. I know I've created enough suspense on this show today, but we will be talking beyond the music. Yes, about his journey, his growth, the lessons along the way, and the man behind the voice. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you OYINKANADE.
Hi, OYINKANADE. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you guys.
Hi. Good to see you too.
Okay, so let's dive straight into it. Okay, so for viewers just meeting you for the first time, who is OYINKANADE?
Oyikade. Oyikade is a musical artist, performer, songwriter, and just anything music, Oyikade. Then my full name is Oyinkosade Akode, odd one out of four, political scientist, graduate of University of Abuja, graduate of Diploma in Music, OAU. I'm in Obafemi University. So that's me.
Well, that was a great intro.
So let's talk about Project Fame. You came into the limelight during Project Fame West Africa Season 5. What was that experience for you, and how did it shape your experience as an artist?
Yeah, I always call my experience at Project Fame West Africa transformation, because before Project Fame, I was just this guy doing music the way I feel like is right to do it. Just I don't have the technical know-how. I'm just doing music what I love to do. I just have the passion. But Project Fame helped me to shape myself to becoming Oyinkwade that people know now. Helped me to do things right, to make the right decision, not only singing, not only performing, but helping me to know what it entails to be a musician.
So,
So before Project Fame, you were a chorister at Ajigulu Baptist Church in Ibadan.
Uh-uh.
What's your history in your bio?
Uh-uh.
we have to
So can you tell us one church boy habit you still carry around into your professional studio section?
Punctuality. If you get
Okay.
late to choir rehearsals, you're going home, you're gonna be on, I think, on 2 weeks suspension from
wow.
choir. So punctuality, I make sure that I get to the studio, especially here. If you have a studio session and you get there late, your money is going. So that has helped me to, and also to put God first in everything I do.
Perfect. Awesome. So let's still talk about Project Fame a little bit. People talk about the fact that it's usually tough transitioning from being a reality show contestant to being a mainstream artist. So what was that period like for you? And did you face that experience, that tough experience that people say that? So what was the ordeal that you had to face after you had to transition?
Can you repeat the question again? So I won't mistake
Okay,
it.
so I said that. Sorry. So I said that people talk about the fact that it's usually tough transitioning from being a reality TV show contestant to
Okay.
being a film artist. So I want to ask about the ordeals that you faced when you had to transition.
I think a lot of contestants always get it in their head like, now I'm a star, forgetting that the music industry is different from the reality shows. Yes, the reality shows gives you an awareness. People get to know that okay, there's a guy, there's a
Mhm.
lady bearing this name. But that's when you have to put in the work. You really have to put in the work because the music industry is a different ball game. It's different from the reality shows. Yes, the reality shows has given you the platform, the awareness. People get to know your name. People get to see what you can do when it comes to performing other people's songs. Now the music industry is your own songs. Do you understand? So it's a different ball game. So for me, I think what helped me is I'm a very good songwriter. I write my songs myself, and I'm from Ibadan. I want to hustle. I want to blow. Do you understand? So that has been the motivation.
Awesome. I also want us to get a bit practical. What are the things that you did during that transition phase? Because there are other people that have transitioned and they are falling away, in fact, forgotten their first love, music in that sense. What are the practical things that you
I started recording songs. I first of all get it out of my head. Though I didn't win Project Fame, but I was fourth runner up in West Africa, which is huge. But I didn't let
did?
that get in my head. I started recording songs. The first song I dropped was Iyanya's cover Kukere.
Mm,
Then I dropped my first single like few months after because that went viral. Then I dropped my single, which was Jeka Shere produced by TY Mix. So after that, I had recorded more songs. So I
mm,
always record songs. I literally turned to a studio rat
wow.
because I started recording songs. I started maintaining good relationships with producers. I
Mm,
started going to studio, recording songs. I put up a team. Like I had my manager. I had people that were running things for me. Do you understand? So it made me to, though there were some mistakes we made, definitely you're going to make some mistakes, but it really helped us to quickly put the name Oyinkanade out there. And I think
mm,
about a year after we started working, we got a record deal from the same TY Mix, one of the judges on the project.
wow. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the ground running.
Yes. And you said it yourself that you're a great songwriter. And that
Yeah.
showed Adura. I mean, Adura was a very big hit.
Yeah.
As a child, then I remember listening to jamming
Adura.
and vibing
Yeah.
to Adura. Then next to it, Olamide Badro. I'd like to ask, how was it like collaborating with Olamide? And did you expect the song to go viral?
Of course, every artist wants their song to go viral because that's what helps you to push more. That's what helps you to put food on the table to see results and get recognition, get awards. Working with Olamide, I will never forget that day because I still have the picture in my head. Working with Olamide also made me to change the way I record in studios because I'm the guy that when I'm coming to your studio, I come with, this higher education paper like filled with songs, like written songs, rigid kind of recording. Like I already have it this way. So if the producers want to improvise, like, okay, try and do this, it's always hard for me before recording that song with Olamide. But I sat beside Olamide. Olamide had no paper, no book, just his drink. Until I Mix was there. I could remember Young John too was there. And he was just vibing. It was just vibing and recording. And after that, he sat me down, we talked, we had a long talk, and he was telling me like, yo, he records more than one song in a day. He can do it. And that changed the whole thing for me. Since that day, I write my songs, but when I get to the studio, I'm no longer rigid. I always make sure that, okay, I follow what the producer is saying, because the producers, we really need to give it to them in the Nigerian music industry. They've really helped us to shape the industry.
That's the benefit of time.
And I even find it admirable that you had something to pick from someone you collaborated with. It shows a really deep sign of humility.
Yes.
So speaking about picking things and understanding things, people say that in this life things will always surprise you. So what was that thing that surprised you about the music industry when you got immersed in it?
That surprised me it was when we dropped Adura. I was literally at an event with Praise, all the MTN alumni, MTN Project Film alumni. And someone just walked up to me, congratulations, your song is online. And I'm like, I was not expecting that. We just dropped the song. I just left the meeting and they said, okay, we're going to drop your song tomorrow. So I didn't know that by 12 midnight, it's tomorrow that the song would drop. So someone came to me and I was like, nice video with Olamide, Baba, you don't blow. I'm like, you get. Then a day after, the song picked up immediately. We didn't have to wait for it to grow on people. No, the song picked immediately. And I could remember before we did the remix with Olamide, Roy Ige, shout out to Roy Ige, he was telling me that I do that song with Olamide now. You guys should do this collaboration with Olamide. And he didn't know that I'd already been disturbing my boss then, like, we will do this song with Olamide now. So immediately we dropped the song. The song didn't have to grow on people. You didn't have to spend like maybe some couple of weeks before people start listening. Immediately, the song went viral. And I was unable to walk on the street anymore.
Okay, so what on the street is that for a music artist to make it in the industry, they have to belong to at least a cult or two cults, or even join the Illuminati, because we've seen artists come out to talk about these things, their participation in things like this. Which of these groups have shown you support so far?
Yeah, I mean, Jesus called to. I'm a child of God. I put God first in everything I do. 2 Corinthians. I put God first in everything I do. I don't join any cult. I know where I'm coming from. I know the message that I'm passing across. Do you understand? And definitely we have guys, we have Christian guys in the music industry the same way we have them in the medical industry, the same way we have them working in Tribune, working everywhere. So we have church guys in the musical industry making a difference.
Okay, so your song is the blend of language, your local dialect, and English. How do you manage that?
Torí mi ò lè fọwọ́ sí ju eré bàbá mi now.
Okay.
Because I have so much respect for my culture, where I'm from. My parents, they are Yoruba. My mom used to be a Yoruba before she became a principal and retired. So in my house, we grew up speaking both English and Yoruba. Yoruba 90%. My dad will even listen to you if you don't speak Yoruba. But when you hear my dad speaking English, you know that, okay, this man is educated. So that has helped me to be able to blend my culture, my dialect with the English. And I think it makes the song, Yoruba makes songs sweet, like gives it deep meaning.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I think I'm close.
So, your latest for you, the lines, it has this ride or die vibe on it. Give me the line again.
My voice. You know my voice is now.
So I might not be perfect in the Yoruba, but I think you're better with it.
You're fair, sorry.
Yes. So that's the line I
Mhm.
wanted to get. So, I know you're a lover boy. I know you've said you're a Jesus boy already, but I want you to agree with me that you're a lover boy.
Yes. You
And
can't deny it.
we all need love in our lives, yeah.
I like way you do not deny it.
So, how did you come about that song? Were you thinking of someone, or was there a crush somewhere that you?
Like I said, I'm a very good songwriter. I write songs for other artists. There are some songs that I've written that you might not know that, okay, these songs are written by OYINKANADE. And one thing about songwriters is we are very good at fantasizing. We are very good at deep thinking. And coupled with the fact that we are melancholic in nature, we we are very, very emotional people, though some of we men might be able to cover it up, you understand. So I just sat down and I was thinking like, okay, I carry your matter for my head. Why not say it in Yoruba? Ifere, because it will have a deep meaning in Ifere ni mo gbe sórí.
Hmm.
You understand? So that song was uh that song took me to another level that I don't understand. After writing the song, I was just like, oh wow, die. How did you come about this? But thank God for everything.
Listening to the lyrics you wrote, I know that this was, it was out of this world.
Yeah. I
Thank
mean,
you.
still on the single for you. You collaborated with one of our recent guests on the show, Dirty the
Okay.
Daisy, right?
Yeah.
And they're curious. Even our viewers are curious. What was the creative energy like between the two of you?
Dottie has been my guy from way back. Dottie, we were in the same choir in Ibadan. Way back, the same church. I think was it Parafat Assembly about Wale. Way back. We've known each other. I remember there was a time after I went for project film, I used to tell Dottie, guy, how far? You know go this project film. You bad pass all of us. Sabi sing. You understand? And I think he went for a competition, he won. Then when he dropped Forever Sweet Valentine, I called Dottie. I was like, guy, this song will blow. Just give it time. It will blow. And when the song went viral, I messaged him. I said, Shibi, I tell you, song will blow. So we've always had that relationship. We've always had that cordial relationship, like my guy, my friend, my person. You understand? So it was easy for me to say, but how far? When Jamie 16 bars now, how far? And we did the song. It was amazing.
Okay, so some viewers, some of your fans have of the opinion that for a while you left music. How true is
Mm.
that?
Yeah, there's always a time to retreat. There's always time for you to um, not really focus on other things, to try and put things in shape and come back strong. So that's what I did.
Okay, so we can see that you're coming back strong.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said something about retreats. What were the specific things that you did during your retreat? And how did you know that, okay, I think it's time to come back and show the world what I'm made of, right?
And
So, what was
you
it
know,
like
music
this time?
industry is always changing. Now we have we were doing our music, it was always about going from one radio station to another, just
Hmm.
like the old generations before us. But now it's social media. Now it's social media. It's all about you taking care of making sure that you do your publicity well on your social media. So I took my time to retreat and work on myself in that aspect, make some research, try and see where I can develop myself as a musical artist, not only about going to studio singing and do all my digital platforms, and now I can push over there.
Person. So how did you know that it was time to come back? I mean, something must have inspired your coming back.
As a musician, something will tell you now. You're like, time don't they go. Something will tell you. So I knew it was time because I spent a lot of time recording songs. Like right now, my next single is ready. My EP is ready. So I have everything. And coupled with the fact that I left the country, I moved from Nigeria to Canada. So that also, I had to spend some time to settle down to get myself balanced here before coming back into the music industry. And I also took time to learn videography. Now, most of my videos you see online, you see on my social media are directed, everything edited by me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Thank
You about the leverage of social media and studio sections. I want to ask, like other artists, are you going to host a concert very soon? Your own concert?
Yeah, the big plan is to have a yearly in future. Might not be now because I'm still um working on myself, like all the things that I've made researches about. I'm implementing it. By God's grace, when everything comes into place, we're gonna be having a yearly concert in Ibadan.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
gonna be massive. I think there's not been any artist. I don't like this thing they say Ibadan artist. There's nothing like Ibadan artist. An artist,
Please,
an
we all
artist,
say
an artist is an artist. Do you understand? But we have artists that come from Ibadan, that originated from Ibadan. So I don't think we've had anybody having the yearly concert. I think Kenzo does have his concert. So we should have that big concert that everybody would come, enjoy, and have fun.
highly anticipate
Yes,
for
we're
that.
excited, and we hope that we get to see it and attend.
Yes.
But
Okay.
apart from that, I know that you come up as someone who is a deep thinker, a very thoughtful person. But at the same time, our viewers are curious to know. Did you at any point feel fearful that okay, out of sight is going to be out of mind when you're going on your retreat? What were the emotions running through your mind? What did you think? Did you think that people would
Definitely,
see my
yeah,
work?
definitely as an artist, you would feel like out of sight, is out of mind. But once you carry substance, you have that thing that you know that is missing anytime you're not around. You are a creative and everybody's different. Everybody is distinct. You understand? If Simi should drop a song today, nobody sounds like Simi. So definitely nobody sounds like Oyikwade. So if Oyikwade should drop a song today, you would know that Oyikwade is back, like the way you knew when you had For You.
We definitely knew.
Yes.
We did know that you were back. Welcome. By the way, welcome back.
Okay,
Thank you.
so this one is rapid fire. Okay, so want to hear what you have to say about this. Okay, so the first question is, what's the most obsessed or hilarious extra thing you've done to impress a crush?
Obsessed.
Yes, or
That I've
hilarious
done
thing
to.
you've done to impress a crush.
I don't think I've ever done anything to impress a crush. Because the person that I had crush on then, on my edgy go. Because when my celebrity crush has always been Tiwa Savage. So, so what will I do? What will I do? So I don't think I've not done any extraordinary thing to impress a
Are
crush.
you sure? You should search deep. Are you sure?
You'll find the answers within you.
Are you sure?
Nah, nah. I'm not that kind of guy that would do anything stupid.
Okay. So you said, okay, super savage. Okay, sneakers or traditional slippers? Slides.
I'll go for both though.
You have to choose one.
Just
Just choose
one.
one.
Just one.
Sneakers or traditional slides? Which?
Okay, now that I'm here, you dare not wear slides during winter. So sneakers.
Okay, sneakers.
But back home, slides all the way. You only wear sneakers when you're going for shows.
Okay. Okay, Pando or Iyo?
Iyán now, pando, kí ló kàn pẹ̀lú pando?
Yo.
Represented. Okay. Favorite celebrity?
Favorite celebrity? Do I have now? I think I just like everybody the way everybody's just unique.
Are you sure? Not even Tiwa Savage.
That was crush level then, back then. Back
Oh,
then.
no. Do you have
Any favorite
celebrity
celebrity?
crush?
Nobody even comes to mind. Or just someone you just admire their work.
Uh,
Who's your favorite?
I don't have a crush. I don't have a crush, but I think I admire what my guys are doing, what my friends are doing.
Mm.
Pyro, what Enzo is doing in Ibadan is putting Ibadan on the map with his creativity. C-Boy, those guys are doing wonders in Lagos. Dremel, everybody's doing great. Everybody that originated from Ibadan.
He gave us a very diplomatic
Answer, but we'll take it.
Because I don't
We'll
have a
take
crush.
it. Take a word for it.
Okay, so your Project Fame best memory.
That was when I performed Bubble by Adewale Ayuba. Because I believe that was when I wrote my name on the wall of Project Fame. The performance was something else.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, what worst memory
Worst memory in music?
in Project Fame?
Okay, that day they had a technical issue. Definitely when you're performing, there are monitors for you to, as an artist, to hear what you're singing, hear yourself, but the monitors were not. So imagine you're already in the finals, you're already in the final five, all through the stages. You've never had any problem with the monitors, like you going flat while singing. So the monitors were not working. I was not hearing the instrumentalist. I was not hearing nobody. And I went a little bit flat. And the thing started working. Then I went back. So the judges were talking about it. And when the judges are giving their judgment, you can't say nothing. So that day when we got backstage, man, I was flying off for everybody like, yo, you messed my performance up. The monitors were not working, this and that and this. So that should be my worst moment.
Okay, but as a Nigerian and African, at that moment, you think about it that my village catch me.
I wanted to shake me for them. I wanted to shake me for them because that performance was going to determine who was going to win. Those performances were going to determine who was going to win the competition. And I really wanted to bring it to Ibadan.
So your go-to meal after a long studio section?
Meal.
Yes.
I don't have a favorite meal though. The way my mom trained me, anything they give you, you go chop am. Do you have any other option? But my favorite, I don't joke with protein. Any food you give me, you don't put protein. I'm vegetarian. Even when even when I'm eating my rice, I like to have vegetables in it. So protein and vegetables, I don't joke with it.
Good choice, OYINKANADE. So it's been an amazing ride so far. However, we know that there are young creatives who are on the same path as you. And in the world that we're in today, there is a lot of information that doesn't leave people the same. What would you say to creatives like you, young creatives who are looking to be on the same path as you? What advice would you give to them?
We live in an era whereby your social media is your platform, your Instagram, your TikTok, your X is your platform whereby you can showcase yourself. You don't need anybody to tell you that, yeah, we are the gatekeepers. We're the ones that will take you there. Yo, a Drake can be watching your Instagram and get inspired. Anybody all over the world can watch you through your social media. So take your social media serious, apart from you taking your studio recording serious, and also be very sure that you have the talent, because sometimes we get deceived by our friends. They don't tell us the truth. So be sure that you have the talent, you can really sing, and you have passion for it, because you're going to face a lot. You're going to face a lot. And now that music is really, really expensive, to record a song now, a standard song, a good song with good quality is expensive. So just do your best. Make sure you make use of your platforms. And as an artist, make researches. There are a lot of things that you can do yourself that you don't need to pay for it. And keep pushing and put God first.
Pushing, pushing.
So you said something about you being sure to have a talent and you're sure that the music is, now we
Yeah.
have auto for people that don't really have a great voice, but then they're in the studio section and auto tune just does the magic for them. What would you say about those set of
Well, it will always show when you, even if they help you in the studio with all the pitch correction and auto tune. What about when you go for performances? What about when you want to showcase yourself? When the ladies want you to sing for them the way the way they hear your song in the studio. So if God helps you that, okay, your studio recordings are making waves, make efforts to develop yourself musically as an artist. Yeah.
Hey, the viewers, you heard it. Stay grounded, make effort, and keep pushing. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Inkari, for joining us.
Thank you.
But
Thank you for
before
having
you
me.
leave, kindly give us and ask your fans to look out for Nigerian Tribune TV on YouTube and also our social media platforms.
All right. What up, everybody? This is your boy Ikwade. I'm right here with Tribune Online TV. Guys, make sure you check them out. They are wonderful people. They are fine girls. Sure.
Thank you.
They are fine girls, so make sure you watch out. Make sure you follow, and they are very, very nice people. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Celebrity
Thank you
Chitchat.
for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And it's a wrap on today's episode. Thanks for joining us, Wayne Party. Bye.
Thank
Hello and welcome to Celebrity Chit Chat with Nigeria.